What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's a chest day today. We're 16-ish weeks out from shows. Still just warming up. So what I like to do is 3 warm-ups, 12, 15, gradually increasing, but not trying to like get to where I'm using any more than like 55, 60% on those warm-ups. Just get blood in there, and then I'll work up to a top set where I'll do a rest pause, and then I'll back off a little bit from that and do a straight set. So I'm just touching weights. Like I said, I don't want to waste any energy. So it's just from here, once I'm warmed up, just a couple, 2 or 3 reps to feel it and see if that's going to be the load that I need for the set that I'm trying to do. So I think we found the load. I'm going to go here in a minute. What I look at training like the first exercise I do, I want it to be something safe, something I can warm up on, something I'm not going to get hurt on, like a machine press like this for chest. But just get something to get some blood in there and get ready to rip. And then the next exercise, I want something more like meat and potato compound. And then I'm looking for something to get my whatever muscle I'm training into a stretch under the load. And then from there, I just try and put as much blood in, and I'll do a monster set or 2. So this will be my first set. It's going to be a rest pause. So if you don't know what that is, that's where I pick a weight that's going to get me half of the rep range on the first go. And then when I fail, I take 30 seconds. I go again till I fail. And we do that 3 times. So I take those 3 numbers of reps from those sets, and it should add up to the rep range that I'm trying to get in the beginning. So let's say I'm doing 12 to 15. I want to pick a weight that I can barely do 6 or 8 to start with. Alright, so that was a rest pause. Now I'll back off probably like 20% and just do a straight set. So I usually take, depending on what kind of set it is, anywhere from a minute to like 3 maybe on like a rest pause or a Widowmaker to recover before I go for the next one. I think it's important to stay intense, keep the blood and muscle and tension on there. But you don't want to be going before you're ready. Because for myself, my goal is to put as much energy and focus into every set that I can. So if I'm going before I'm not recovered, I'm not able to do that. So now I'm gonna do a slight incline Smith. I think it's important to center the bench. All right, so I look at any type of press. I could do it two ways. So I could just sink down in on stack joint and press up, or I could come out on elbow wide and come like a crossed, more like a fly press. I think the last time I did this, I did more like the fly press, so today I'll do more of a straight, stacked on joint, not like the flyish press. All right, so the Smith machine wasn't feeling too great today. So what I'm gonna do is this incline press with this bar so I can get a better stretch. I'm not gonna focus on weight. I'm just gonna focus on pausing in the bottom and getting a good stretch. All right, that's gonna be it. I just need to get some chalk. Shit. All right, so you saw the top set. It wasn't a very impressive load. Kind of gone away from like focusing on load just because I've seen good results from keeping the tension, stretch, all those things, controlling. I don't know, for me, there's times in my life when I threw stuff around and had a little bit looser form, a lot of bit looser form, but it always equated to injury, so I resulted in the lifting like in a controlled, just a really super controlled time under tension set is what I'm looking for. And that's where I've seen the most reward, most return on my investment. So this is gonna be a back off set, roughly 20% from before, same set. I'm gonna pause in the bottom, let it settle, squeeze up. No fast, explosive herky, just lowering, settle, squeeze back up. So we'll do our last compound exercise for the monster set. Like I said, I want to get a stretch under a load. Today I think I'm going to do some fly presses. All right, so this will be a triple drop from the top. So what I'm looking for in my workouts these days, I'd like to get a couple intensifier exercises. For sure I want a rest pause, possibly a widowmaker depending on where I'm at and how I feel. And a triple drop. I think those are the ones that extend the set. So what my thought process with these is, I want to get a good stretch, keep my shoulders down, not let them try to come up in here. So keep shoulder down, stretch, lean into it for a better stretch, and then when I throw pump, I lean back to try and grab all this up in here, contract. And remember, if you got a mirror handy and you're working out and you can't see the muscle you're training, contracting, opening, squeezing, it's not working. You're missing it. So when I do this cable fly right here, and this is my favorite fly movement, I could do at least 3 or 4 different variations. So I could just go normal like this, in that neutral grip. I could put my hands kind of across and come more, get that upper pec. Or I could turn my hands like this, bring in that low. Try and get variety. Try and think of what I did last, just a different angle. This time I think I'm gonna come with that low. Anyways, this is the back up. All right, so now we're looking for a monster set. It's gonna be that hammer decline, that incline press, machine, bent over cable flies. So I'll do the flies, but bent over, and then stretch push-ups off that same bar that we were doing the deep incline stretch with. All right. So, found my weights on this incline since I went more of a, like I said, a traditional straight up press. On this incline machine, I'm gonna be coming out like a fly. I'm not just gonna be sinking straight in because I already did that. I want a different angle. All right, so what I did was go through, touch, find weights. Now we'll run it. what after I finish my chest lately, I use front delt. You know, you almost can't get it out of the chest pressing. So I just try and touch on that a little bit. I'll do 2 sets. I just showed you the movement. I'm trying to keep my head away long and drive right through this little point right here. Just like that. So that's it. That's what I've been doing. I think next week, this is the first time I ran through the programs. I'm programming again. I got an A, B, and C week logbook for this prep just to see the progressive overload. That's kind of the style of training I'm doing right now. It's in my eyes, it's kind of a DC principle. I picked 3 I picked 3 movements for the body part. I mix a rest pause, a drop set, maybe a widowmaker in there, and those. I'm gonna do 6 sets for those 3 exercises, and then I'm gonna do a monster set. That's just the way I've been doing it. It's the way it's been working good for me. Check it out. Logan Mitchell, he's doing all the videography here. I don't know about all of it, but a lot of it at Rebel. He's doing mine. Hit him up. Check out his stuff. Have a good day. Thanks for tuning in. I hope this helps improve your training. Weeks, get fat free, bring my best version to the stage, and do something I've been working on for a while now. Stay tuned. We're trying to get as much as we can. Thank you, Logan. Thank you, Rebel. Thank anybody who watches my stuff. And remember, you're never going to escape the work. It's always going to be the work. You're never going to escape that. Fall in love with putting in the work, and that's the magic.